Let's try to connect to Instagram again. See how it goes. Yes, here we are. Okay, welcome. Welcome to Free Routine Review Thursday. Sorry, we're half an hour late here. Somehow it only linked to TikTok, and so we're going to do a half an hour here. Hi, everyone. Okay, shoot me your team or who you want us to look at. If you could use the chat here, that would be great. Okay, Peyton, Flyers All-Star Karma. Let's go for it. This is going to be the first one we're going to do. Hopefully we can find their video because it was also requested on our live stream on TikTok just a couple minutes ago. I have it here at Kick Celebration. We're just going to pass the ads. It's not going to be too long. The cool thing about Flyers Karma is, first, it's an iconic team. They are the senior elite of Canada. Yeah, I'm gonna go and stand with that. Seriously, such good cheerleading. Love this team. I'm really excited to watch it with you guys. Here it is. Let me just check the volume here. Yeah, we're good. It's an all-girl team. Here we go. This is also my favorite competition, Kick Celebration. Mario. Beautiful basket. Have you seen the technique where they had their ankles so close together? Such beautiful lines it creates. Effortless entry here. We're definitely going to second flyer on the second level. This is beautiful. And then the cartwheel down. Beautiful. Right from the start, they're letting us know this is a level 7 team, non-tumbling, but we're going to be stunting our ass out. Good. Some of those twisting, the flipping was good, but the twisting for some, the upper body and the lower body weren't fully connected, so it kind of disconnected a little bit. So if it was a little bit more connected, I think it would be a little bit sharper. Great jump. The height on this and the symmetry as a team was great. Lovely. Good pace here. As compared to some other teams, there was a lot more of the bases doing the rotation. So that could be something to consider when we're thinking about difficulty. But really, the pace was so good. And the reality is it was really quickly. Same technique here for the arabesque body position. We are going to another 2.5 high pyramid. That was a great transition. We were able to see movement and really good control. We're adding one more person here at the top. The more flyer at the top, the harder it is. And you can tell that when you're putting 2, 3, 4 flyer on top of one base, it's always getting harder. Dance has a lot of movement, good visual. We saw the V in the front, the lines on the side here. Good body angle, very clean. With the arms movement that were really, really quickly. I think you're going to finish into a pyramid. Yeah. Okay, so have you seen how many pyramids they gave us? For a level 7 specialist of they are a non-tumbling team, right? So they are specialists of stunt. That's what we want to see. We want to see a lot of stunt and a lot of hard stunt. And that's what they gave us. They gave us a lot of variety of stunt, a lot of variety of pyramid, a lot of different ways of getting in and out of pyramid and transition into pyramid. It just looked really great. I am excited to see Flyers Karma this year. Actually, I'm not going to see them until March. This is the next time I'm going to see them. It's going to be the week before World or a month before World. So I am really excited to see what's in stock, right? Okay, let's do Stingray Blue Angels. Let's go for Stingray Blue Angels. Stingray Blue Angels. Can I see it? Yes. I found it. We got it. We're going to watch Cheer Sport. Cheer Sport, Stingray Blue Angel. Second start. The Cheer Sport, like, opening, so iconic. And then if you're in the first row at Cheer Sport, you get the curtain straight in your face. Like, it's just wild. Love the quality of the production here. Look at the screens. That's well done. Okay. We are looking at Stingray Blue Angels. Stingray is another iconic gem here. Beautiful kick in the back to add some like textures in the entrance of the stunt. Some of the tumbling that is crossing is not crossing right in the center. And so when they were doing like their specialty pass, it was a little bit harder to be like, that's perfect just because of that precision of that center line, right? Beautiful cut to extended. Quick inversion to extended again. Wow. This is really hard. So they combine like two really hard skill back to back with really fast pace, making it even harder. Excellent body position. Have you seen the effortlessness of that technique in the heel stretch? Everybody was doing it the exact same way. Visually, so appealing. Some of those punch for the fulls were like a little bit wide for me. Like the legs were a little bit wide. And I would love to see like legs a little bit maybe closer together. Good use of a line here to add a bit more visual. This could have connected a little bit faster. There was this like small pause that we were like, who are we looking at? And so, yeah, we just were unsure. But then they got it back. I wish we had more lights on this stage, actually. That would be great. We could see them a little bit sharper right now. Some motion. This could be choreographed a bit more. See how like we did some motion and then there was nothing and we walked to our pyramid. I love when things connect just a little bit more effortlessly. And we started to like feel a bit more of that like energy that wasn't like as high. And in those moments where there's nothing, that's where we start questioning like, oh, like why, like what is it that I'm feeling right now, right? Versus being brought in and like carried through the whole time. The dance could connect slightly faster. Good execution. Yes. See that side to side? We were talking about the wave earlier and how it was just a little bit like slower. That side to side was so crisp. Really beautiful dance. Great execution. Lots of movement. Lots of formation change. Easy to see. Like 10 out of 10. That was a really, really good dance there. Excellent. Okay, there's like a million coming. Okay. Let's see. Synergy Athletic All-Star Shameless is going to be our next one here. Right here. Boop. We're going to add it on. And extra small. No, that's 2023. Wait a second. What am I looking at? Yeah, I don't have any 2024. Okay, moving on. Let's see. AirScope All-Star No Name. Just AirScope All-Star. Okay, let's try this. See if we can find it. AirScope All-Star on YouTube. Wow. I'm having a hard time finding videos here. Okay, we're going to do GCO Wildcat from Sweden. Let's see if we can find here. Yes, July 2nd, 2025. Okay, this is great. So I think Sweden might be in a different category than so there's like two season, right? You can start your season in January or you can start your season in the in the summer in North America. And so sometimes that's where we see teams that are performing in July, whereas like in North America, teams are not performing in July. Okay, let's have here. Okay, see the movement across the floor. When we had that Brazilian team earlier, this is what I meant by like we needed a little bit more like energy. See how they're crossing, they're doing the little kick that I really like. I think that just makes it way more dynamic. Excellent palm technique here. The movements are sharp. We can really see the like definition of the movement even with the sign. And there's no sound, but we know what to say, right? Like blue, black, let's go Sweden. Like it's so easy to follow. Really good job in the cheer. Even though we couldn't hear the voice, we could tell that it was like really, really crisp. I love their hair. This is really nice. Senior All Girl Premiere. So we're going to be seeing some level 7 here. Great entrance with the little seat roll going into the basket. It was visual, really clean formation change here. I am not used to see camera change like this. I'm so used to just watching on my own. This is really throwing me off. Looks like it's missing someone there in the center that was going into the back for tumbling, but that's not an issue of its own. Great entrance. Wow. Fully extended leg going into those rewind. Beautiful. Would love to have had a bit wider of a camera angle to see if the inverted was fully inverted all the way through. See how the energy, like they were doing motion and the body energy was still fully there. Like they're still really confident walking with shoulder back and like really like keeping that tension alive in their body. It's really like excellent to see. Hard mount into 2.5. Doing also the hardest dismount, you cannot twist more than 2.5 time going down, and they did 2. So that is like really, really hard. Hand in the hand, extended to extended. Yes. Great. Not losing any stamina here. We can still see they're going hard in the basket. Really fast-paced entrance into the pyramid here. And we're going into more and more of the pyramid, the 2.5. This was so dynamic as an entrance. Really solid. We're getting our third person up and ending. Good job. Excellent confidence here. I love how they were able to keep the energy up the whole way through. And it made this routine so much more dynamic to look at because we were able to see like their body tension the whole way and like really like see how they would be like engaging with the crowd the whole time. Excellent, excellent work. We're going to take one last one and then we are going to finish for the day. I have to go coaching. We're going to look at Stingray All-Stars Aurora, second Stingray team today that we're going to be looking at. The Stingray All-Stars Aurora, level 4. We're going to look at their cheer sport routine here from February. Slowly loading. Here we go. Again, that cheer sport curtain. Let's go. What is happening? Opening this thing. Okay, here we go. Cheer Sport Aurora. Let's see what you have. Okay, this is much better lighting than the previous video we watched from Cheer Sport. Yes, great first head to the crowd there. Visual tumbling, beautiful timing between the two. Some slight issue with the twisting on the left side being disconnected from like shoulders and hip. Great. The twisting on the right side, a little bit of an issue, like getting fully twisted at the top. It's almost like we didn't make it fully like to the front. Great use of legs here to give us something visual and something like dynamic to look at. Good participation number here with larger group. See how they're like slicing their tumbling into sections and giving us like visual, using the athletes that are not tumbling to do some visual in between. It is tricky to choreograph, but it makes such an impact. It's really beautiful. I kind of wish those 4 girl would bring a stunt up. I know that you don't need it on the United scoring system, but comparatively, you have extra humans. Might as well use them, you know? Slightly not centered in the middle there, middle front stunt. Really beautiful high kick. Again, the hard tumbling with like the positions that are like doing the visuals here. I think that's probably one of my favorite thing, but also could be hard to see the landing of some of those paths, like as you're going behind athlete, just like the ease of watching it could make it harder, and that could actually affect your routine creativity score from the tumbling judge, and it's a shared score, so that's something to keep in mind. Good transition here from one structure of the pyramid to the second structure of the pyramid. Fast-paced transition. Slight spacing issue, but not too bad here. Good control from everyone. We didn't get that like max moment where we had like everybody standing up and have like as many flyers as we could up in the air. Love that little pass through with the toe touch looking up. That was cute. Some slight spacing on the left side that could be like seen as not like perfectly straight. But overall, really good energy. Good job, you guys. Excellent, excellent, excellent work. We are going to be back. Okay, we want to do Spirit All-Star Litmus from CCC Chile. Let's see if we can find it. If I can find it, we're going to watch it right now. If I cannot find it, we're going to have to move on. Spirit All-Star Litmus. Let's see. Can I go Litmus? I only find videos from 3 years ago. Oh, no, right here. Okay, I got it. We do have like 2 dudes right in front of the camera. Hopefully it's not like that the whole time. And let's watch our friend here from Chile. I was just in Chile last weekend. It was super fun. The screen is a little dark as compared to what it was in the venue. It was like much brighter. Would love a little bit more energy from the sides going in. Like the first seat roll was fine, but some of those stunts, that some of those like athletes moving in could have moved with a little bit more power. The stunt moving to the sides were fine, but then could you gain a little bit more speed? Tumbling is good. Good coverage of the floor here. Yes. Adding the jump for a little bit more difficulty, and that Zent's jump in the center there. High speed going into your stunt, but then a long break here. Could be connected just a little bit faster. Tumbling in a diagonal that makes it harder. You don't really get points on the United scoring system for this, but yet it is a little visual, and we could add it to the creativity elements here. Great body position, looking lovely. Ripple, good timing. Here, some of those inversions are not fully inverted, mainly in the middle. You want to keep that leg way above your head as you're going down so that it feels fully inverted and you don't like drop it down and then not get the inversion credit here. Good use of motion for the jump. The side was a little distracting. Is there a way to connect it either more with what's happening in the front or either like leave it out or like so that the dance on the side is not taking away from the jump? The landings with the arms on the side, I'm wondering if that's a technique choice. Nothing bad about it. I just never, I don't think I noticed it before, but I did on this video here. I'm starting to run a little bit out of energy. Let's keep going really, really big here just before the pyramid, ensuring that we're like hitting with like effortlessness in the positions we want to see. Oh, that was visual. That's creative. Going back and going back up. And then the dance. Woo, the background, wild. Visual line there. That was really good. Good way to make it into a new formation. And really, really cute ending. That was so great. Good job, you guys. Excellent work. I will see you next week here. Same time, same place. And if we have to do it in 2 parts, we may have to do it in 2 parts. So we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.